Hi everyone, and welcome back here to my platform for the Ascension, right? Consciousness expansion, for the cosmic energies to come in and to anchor them here so we can exit the matrix. I mean, those who are choosing, okay? And of course, I represent this indigo starseed family, okay? And we came here with a specific mission and assignment, and for me it's the military, okay? The helping veterans, especially my soul group in MC under MIC DARPA, to help them with their rehabilitation and of their DNA, of their consciousness, and with bioregenesis, okay? Those who participated in those are military covered operations, PSYOPs. Okay, so I have all kinds of experiences there, military bases, also being around high ranking military officers, right? So even though I never joined military, it was more like private life. And of course, some of them maybe want to be healed, they want to kind of go back to their true self essence, and there are all these obstacles, right? So I had to learn the agenda of those negative aliens. I also had to learn this whole nanotechnology and all these implants, inserts, those sensors, chips that are being put to those who are part of the dark fleet, and I was interrogated there. So I have my own experiences. Please only take what resonates with you, leave the rest. This is my story, okay? I have the right to express my truth. And so I claim my rights for the Galactic Codex, and also we represent the Emerald Order here, the Emerald Covenant, Cosmic Sovereign Law, right, where justice will be served. We have the consciousness of the Universal Melchizedek Order, so we'll bring the Cosmic Order here back online, and the universal laws are coming back online because we are turning the cosmic cycle, and we're again going the returning everything to the, like I said, to the divine order, the position north, right? And we're exiting the dark ages, the Kali Yuga, going into Satya Yuga, and into peace, harmony, bliss, you can say, entering the age, new golden age in Aquarius, Ascension, that's Ascended Master Saint Germain. So we are bringing the true teachings, right, of esoterica, of gnostica, of mystica. And I was born in a country where these energies, they're still heavenly or firmly anchored, also from the true royalty and the true Masonic teachings, and of the mystics, and those who are true Rosicrucians on a path of mystica, Rosa Mystica, and who have devotion, dedication to the Holy Mother, Divine Mother, to the Divine Feminine, and of course to Mother Earth, Mother Nature. And even though we're extremely etheric, we are, we're galactic, we're cosmic here, but we're helping humanity, and I'm helping with my soul group, right, to finally just kind of free themselves from the slavery, from that prison, from the matrix, from the Archon AI, inorganic intelligence. And we need to bring the cosmic disclosure here online, and disclose, exposing also the wrongdoings. I do it in the military, right? I mean, in the entire infrastructure of all societies, of all nations, being heavily infiltrated. And here in the United States, right, we're turning everything right side up, because all these infiltrations, and even the elite was actually infiltrated by the Dracos, even in 1930s. So lots of all these horrible things like Black Sun operations happening before World War II, right? This whole depression there, and people giving away their gold. So I'm not good with economy, but I can see in America in 1930s, right, how already even rich families were suffering, and how come, right? All this technology already was there, like the electrical cars. There was free energy, Tesla energy, back then in 1894 in Chicago. So it's the elite. I mean, the hybrid Anunnaki, they want even more power, and they want to control the entire solar system, this galaxy, and even the universal time matrix, because they do have the technology. They stole the DNA from the solar rishis, so they want to be the gods and so on. But yeah, study the Ascension. I mean, that's the cosmic galactic history from the Ashayana. There's a guardian, this guardian material. Carrie Cassidy, I mean, she interviewed her well, a long time ago, but it's like a 2 hour, 4 hour movie. There's also another good video from Francis Canoli, the rich man's trick, you know, how we all been here deceived and duped pretty much. And I would say the guys in the military in a huge big way, because we're dealing with AI, with DARPA, with Draco, right? These corporations were set up, especially after World War II, all these experimentations on human populations, and you know, the whole you know, military section and the Marines and so on, the mind control, you know, the Nazi. And you know, people are here, you know, they're fighting for, was it the Republican or the Democrats and so on, and not understanding that there's this power structure about them, that their technology is so much more advanced, you know. So that's why we're here and bringing the teachings here, and for humanity. Start trusting yourself, trusting your heart, start working on yourself, meditating, you know, doing the inner work, simplifying your life, right? I mean, not depending much on that society and all this insurance and mortgages, and you know, we are paying bills here and taxes, right? And you know, it's part of that 3D matrix that has been negatively polarized, and it's only taking energy from us, is disempowering every one of us. And you know, we the star seeds, those are on a mission, right? We have a lots of responsibility, and it's been a tough job constantly, you know, dealing with the ETs and with the Illuminati, with the cabal, right? With the Illuminati bloodline, because I represent that, whether it's the Rothschild or the Nazi, even connection to Adolf Hitler, or I have to, you know, balance the karma of those very powerful like leaders, right, who haven't transmuted their shadow, right, writing all these books, you know, about hate and, you know, starting another war. And this is just a perfect incentive for the negative aliens to do so. And they're using well, the cabal, the Illuminati, and people, humanity, or you know, the human military, just to execute the agenda of those negative aliens. And you see, you know, well, footages, right, WikiLeaks and so on. And where is responsibility? That's why with the cosmic law, the galactic codex and everything, we are bringing everything into divine justice. It all goes to divine justice, and everybody's responsible, and everything is accounted for, right, slowly and surely. So that's why we have our project for DARPA. This is the Ashtar Galactic Command here, the Andromeda Council, and of course Solar Rishi consciousness. Always have devotion, dedication to the divine, right? The Bhakti Yoga, chanting. That's why I do chanting. Beautiful japa mantra meditation's been doing. And yeah, and then the Raja Yoga. It's the military is nothing but a mind control. I mean, the whole entire matrix, you know, it's mind control. But I do military grade mind control, and they do also experimentation on genes, right? So everything is either on my website, yanakalai.com, right? Project for DARPA. I have you know, the credo for the New Earth jurisdiction. I have the Yana Yoga, Yana, that whether in Sanskrit means path, or those are the ascended masters, Yanas, right? They are extremely the levitating, highly advanced high priestesses, right? Whether from Lemuria and from other universes as well. So, and I also have the, what is the Ashtar Galactic Command. You can study all that. I have the Guardian Ascension Protocol, and just kind of themes on how to exit the matrix, guys. So constantly walking those energies, right, of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude and compassion, very important. And you know, like meditating, right, invocation of the violet flame, very important. Listening to solfeggio tones, writing things down, right, being creative, guys. The true nature of humanity, the angelic, is being creative and being flexible, and just going with the flow, and just you know, have this connection to the divine. It's loving co-creation with the divine. under the law of one with free will. So this is what we are resurrecting here. That's the Emerald Order, right? Emerald Covenant, Cosmic Sovereign Law. You can find all kinds of things on Ko-Fi. And of course, who've been guiding me so much was Lisa Renee and her energetic synthesis, all her ascension glossary, so that's why understanding these ascension mechanics very important. The Kathara grid, right? The 12 spheres of life and how the consciousness moves through, right? Like we're moving also through chakras, right? And we were our some people still choosing the harmonic universe number one, right? That's the ego, kind of. That's 1 and 2 3 dimensions, 1 2 3 chakra, right? That's like the money, sex, and power, that kind of the black magic and the whole sodomy and what is it bribing, blackmailing, and all this stuff. So through our heart, right? So we have to go to our higher chakras, expanding our consciousness. Love is answer for everything. So you have like the heart chakra as well, but also I deal with the thymus area. That's already your 8th chakra, right? Connection to the Orion, and the Orion constellation was also reconstructed in a way. The threefold founder flame was established there as well, because they were surpassing the consciousness of the divine, of Solar Rishi consciousness, of course, of Solar Christ, Archangel Michael, right? So especially, there was lots of like damage, and there was lots of betrayal in the Melchizedek family. So that all needs to be kind of rectified, or it has to be, corrected. It has to be reconciled. It has to be forgiven, right? So because in order for us to ascend, all by raising the frequency vibration, loving yourself unconditionally, good food, right? Superfood, diet, very important, drinking distilled water, and PTSD time to heal, right? So it means know yourself and be free before you again enter a relationship, or if you want to again work on a project. It's very important. But in order to be the leader, right? And I'm working on the cosmic leadership, and it's unbelievable when you just put the action, right? You put something into your mind and you start kind of co-creating. Of course, I have to go to library because I don't have a computer, but more things are coming up, right? But I only printed the difference between leaders and tyrants, so maybe we can go over that. But again, Ascension glossary, Lisa Rainey, everything. But I've been of course taking information from the secret world government, that's Helena Roerich. And her husband, actually Nicolas Roerich, he was the one who was documenting the travels of Yeshua, right? In India, in Himalaya, in Tibet, Nepal. He was also in those Buddhist monasteries. Both of them, whether Nicolas Roerich, but there are documents that this very powerful, they call him Issa, Yeshua Issa, right? He was a Buddhist monk. This powerful being was there visiting monasteries, and he was learning yoga and Sanskrit, and he was meditating. He even visited the Solar Rishis such as Sai Baba, Mahatavar Babaji. So he knew the power, that comes from within, the power of yoga, right? Ancient art and science, 8 steps of yoga. How important to withdraw from the external world, because we're in this world but not all of it, right? We're in this matrix, but no more empowering the matrix through our weaknesses, right? But going deep within, right? And start doing the inner work, the shadow work, the transformational work. We have to acknowledge also our vulnerability. And I'm on a path of karma, so I have lots of karma, family karma, relationship karma, and the military karma, right? Dealing with the high-ranking military officers, like with the red trident. I'm dealing with the elite. I'm dealing with DARPA, with AI, the abuse, misuse of highly advanced technology, right? And all these energies of World War I or World War II, and this whole proxy wars with proxy Israel. So it's a lots of stuff that we have to transform, transmute, kind of harmonize, put into perspectives. So it's very important to understand the darkness, right? That's why some of us, like, we are trained in dark arts. How are we going to make the change or exit the matrix? How are we going to heal if we don't understand the darkness, the dark ones, the cabal? And some of them are actually broken individuals as children, right? They were broken down, you know, they were horribly treated, and you know, they're practicing sodomy and Satanism and Luciferianism, and some of them are actually highly deviant souls, right? So reading energies, not how you look and what you wear and what kind of car you drive and your bank account, and who knows what else. It's like, you know, you have to tune into the energy of that person, right? The voice. You can recognize so many things when somebody starts saying something, right? For me, it's just like this book is open, right? And you can even read from the Akashic records, you know, it's the ether. We are resurrecting the etheric ether technology within us, around us, bringing the cosmic energies here online. So you guys, we are tracing everything back to source, right? Back to the divine, right? If we wanna know who is doing what and so on, energetically, we can trace it. And I understand, like, people want, you know, paper documents, people want the name, people want like the person physical, but we are 99.9% energy, 0.1 matter, 0.1% matter. So energy in this new age, whether of Lemuria, of Atlantis, of Aquarius, right? It's all going to be feeling and sensing and meditating and sound bath therapy and listening to solfeggio tones, and you know, because we are sound, light, frequency, vibration. So that's what it's going to be all about. So the density needs to go, eating meat needs to go, drinking alcohol needs to go, right? Being on drug needs to go, the pornography needs to go, right? Attachment to all this money, and you know, people, the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency, and then you have the central banking things going on. This is good if you have a property, it's as good if you have some extra money, it's as good if you have a saving. But do you have heart? Do you do something first for yourself? Are you advancing yourself? Are you improving yourself? Are you maturing emotionally, mentally, spiritually? And are you healthy? Do you have a healthy physical body? So then you can be of service. And that when you're helping others, you know, you're raising the frequency vibration even of that collective consciousness of the planet. And that's how we are exiting, right? This nonsense here all together, you know, connection through our heart. And through you know, for me, it's like the inner work, and of course through love and through forgiveness, through communication, very important, communication, co-creation, right? And cooperation, very important. That's going to be part of that you know, cosmic leadership, that divine governance. We're bringing the galactic codex here, the galactic council here back online. So those who want to be part of it, you know that you have to embody 7D, that's your planetary logos. So working a lot with the violet flame, because you know, this is you know, you can this is you know, rainbow colors. This is within us, this is our DNA. If you understand the 7 rays of your soul, so the seventh chakra, right? The violet flame. Of course, for some of us, it's just the clear energy, right? It depends on which the frequency dimension you talk about. That's very important, because this color, right, in the last in a visible spectrum, is the color that represents moksha, right? Liberation, freedom, mercy, transformation, transmutation, compassion, forgiveness, right? So first, forgiving ourselves, so then we can forgive others, yeah, and we can move on, right? Holding to that past, it's not going to help anybody. And we have the healing energies and the pyramids. Oh yeah, I was in a healing pyramid on a spacecraft. It was like my gift almost. It was like a Merry Christmas. That was from the night from 24th, 25th. All these it's just beautiful plasma light frequency. There was lots of I would say magenta, loving pink color, right? And of course they had some you know, green. So the technology for healing your aura, right? We have the Tachyon technology, some people already have. But there was a Pleiadian spacecraft, so I just experienced something that's nothing can beat this. Even the gold cannot. It's so anyway, and of course the next night, the next morning, somebody wanted to snatch me again, bring the black magic. So this is a game, light and dark, light and dark. So the polarity integration, this is what we do. And with goddess Kali, like being the goddess energy, the warrior energy, and so on, right? We always have to be the column of light shining bright, guys. Our story is, or our main mission is, just be this, okay? Working through the violet flame, and of course the animal kingdom. I mean, these are very powerful beings, whether they come from Andromeda, the Pleiadians, they are highly advanced. There, some of them are masters, ascended masters, and helping us with ascension, right? And of course, also the beautiful energy of lotus. Like everything is, guys, coming online, the true sacred geometry, okay? That's the divine architecture based 12 mathematics, right? It's the cosmic Christos avatar. Those codes are coming online, right? So our job, those are the star seeds, indigo warriors here, like the mystics, or kind of, we're like almost unknown. We cannot people cannot really even was the incognito, almost like a taboo. Okay, so but anyway, so we are here holding the frequency vibration here, right? And so this is our plan. I mean, this is our assignment, and fulfill the divine plan on earth, right? So overcome the energies of DARPA, of Red Trident, right? Of those black magicians. So, we are constantly having the constant attacks, right? And all these psyops on all men in black and so on. So, in order to, we're exposing, right, the wrongdoings in the military, the darkness, the MK Ultra, the psychotronic weapons, silent weapons, and the whole recruitments and so on. But no matter what, we still have to have the direct connection to God, to source. And that's how America was also founded, upon those kind of teachings of the Ascended Masters, having direct connection to God, to source, right? John Marshall, I mean, he was the chief, right? I mean, of the Supreme Court and so on. Having direct connection to God, to source, is a must. Okay, so yoga or meditation, working with energies, right? And there was another mystic there, I forgot his name, right? Talking about Bhagavad Gita and sacred text, guys. This is the true, that was the true foundation. And of course, the first presidents, they were working with those energies. They did have those sacred rooms or lodges, right? Or they call it Freemasons, but of course it all got infiltrated by those black magicians, those vulgar races, the masquerader races. But they all had the connection to the divine, or to Holy Mother, Divine Mother. They all were working and walking with Christ. Yeah. And I understand, like the Bible, there's lots of things in the Bible, but there was also, they knew about the Bhagavad Gita, and they knew about the Shambhala, Shangri-La, right? The place, the peace, the paradise, right? First is within, we have to recognize it's within our hearts, so then we can manifest the land of God, right? And it's, of course, it is in Himalaya, Tibet, Nepal, and so on. And it's only those who raise the frequency vibration, like Madame Blavatsky, we are resurrecting her teachings, right? She had such a longing for knowledge, and she was very good at occult, but she knew how to control it, manipulate it in a positive way. She would not misuse it, abuse it, because she knew that there are consequences, right? And you see, the whole kind of the military, and the cabal, they're abusing the power that the Gnostica, Esoterica, Mystica of those secret societies of the solar rishi. They were infiltrating it, and then through AI, right, they were desecrating the code. So, like, to me, in the military, the training and everything, there's a black magic, there's Satanism, there's blood covenant, there's soul binding behind all that, and you have to recognize these energies, right? And so we'll see, everything goes, everything unfolds, but that's going to be my main theme, helping my soul group veterans, especially Marines, how to get out of that kind of black magic agenda, those who are, working for the elite, or who are the elite, and so on. So that's going to be something very interesting. But here, like I said, we're the column of light shining bright, and the polarity kind of integration very important, because humanity, we all fell down, whether in consciousness or in forgetfulness, right? I mean, it's part of the deal here in this dualistic world, but it's been negatively polarized through AI, and we're exposing all that because, you know, the abuse and misuse of highly advanced technology, of power in those higher positions, the echelons, is beyond any description, and they need to face the justice. You have to face the consequences and start doing all these corrections. And again, we have the project, right, for the military and so on. So, and of course, my soul group, my soul siblings are in MC, right? They're the Marines, and they're the, you know, we're the also the bloodline, the Nazi kind of bloodline. So this is kind of very interesting operation, right? I'm sure, you know, it's not easy. It's very challenging. It's very unique. But again, somebody has to, you know, just kind of hold the frequency vibration for everybody. Those who are choosing the ascension, who are choosing enlightenment, advancement, who are choosing love, who are choosing forgiveness, who are choosing peace, to make that shift, to make that transition to the next harmonic universe, number 2. Soul connection, consciousness expansion, living in peace, harmony, unity, Christosophia consciousness, right? So understanding, you know, that we are all one, studying the universal laws, and very important. And why we do the shadow work, you know, the transformational work and the polarity integration, you know, we have to recognize, acknowledge the darkness, and we go very deep and we analyze everything. And then of course we teach it, so it's not for everybody. But in order, again, for us to ascend and to be the oneness, one heart, one planet, one nation, right, under that loving co-creation, right, under source, right, we need to integrate that shadow, right, whether on a personal level, family level, collective level, planetary level, interstellar level, galactic level, and universal level. So, you know, some of these groups, and understand, like, when we go one, we go all. And you know, this is it's not though somebody was dropping the intel, I'm sorry, it's just not working for me, that kind of platform, waiting for another president to save. You know, you have all the technology, everything is within you. That operation, those individuals, they're learning themselves, right, and they're using extremely highly advanced technology, and they're being watched. Everybody's under the law of one, right, whether they're, you know, showing their faces or not, because all the darkness needs to be exposed. It has to be exposed, and we need very powerful leaders who understand that, who can face it and can transmute it, right? That's why we talk about the transformational work and, you know, the energy work, and very important. And I have the right to express my opinion, whether it's the Red Trident, military, psyops, Men in Black, and even that Q movement. I have the right to express that, right? The politics and you know, the entire infrastructure of science and technology and so on, because understand that all the outside, external, and all these devices, technology, right, it's all externalized AI. But we have the internal, whether it's consciousness, we're awareness, you know, we're sound like frequency vibration, we're all that is. Everything is within our DNA, the etheric DNA. So through the Ascension, right, the Guardian Ascension protocol, we activate the etheric DNA from carbon-based. We are going into crystalline DNA, right? The 12D shielding, very important, working with the platinum light, right? Because the AI is 10D or 11D, right? We talk about the Draco and, you know, running the reversals, the Metatron reversals, right? So to me, again, this is my opinion, my kind of experience, okay, my perception, right? It's through my soul signature, energy signature. To me, the military, when I also talk to the Marines, or, you know, they are very much embedded with the anti-life, anti-Christ, anti-human codes through boom, 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 right? And through mind control, right? And just being stuck. Their sexual energy is not running properly. Their chakras are not turning properly. Again, you know, I work with energies. That's why I talk a lot about the chakras, right? So maybe at the end we can do some, again, bija, some bija mantra, maybe violet flame invocation, and do some healing, right? We talk about the emerald order meditation or the emerald flame meditation. So that's going to be my protocol and probably my videos for next year's 2024, the 8, the power, the infinity, right? But what does it mean? Power, taking over others and hacking somebody or hacking their DNA, getting into their brain, right? They break the skull. I know what they do, the Grays, the Zetas. I know what they do, the Cabal, the Dracos, the Drax, the Reptilians. I know I look like a Marine. I have my own experiences, right? So we need to do now through yoga, through meditation. You can expand your consciousness organically, but again, it's everything triggers them. So I'm sure not many people are, I see they're watching this, but anyway, everybody's responsible. Who is watching these videos, who know about the project for the military, there's 100% responsibility. But what I'm trying to say is just so many people have triggers, right? God, sovereign free boundaries, right? Writing things down, right? That's PTSD, time to heal. Whatever triggers you, you don't agree, you have an anger, you have a hatred, you have rage and things like that, right? Those are emotion that hasn't been addressed. It hasn't been loved. You haven't put any attention to that. You need to start taking care of yourself. Take time for yourself, right? So I meditate, I do the inner work, and I work only part-time. I only have a room to rent, and I have a car to take me to work. Fortunately, it's 5 minutes. So if I don't have a car, I can have a bike. But I am 5 minutes from the beach. I can just cross a street and I can buy myself distilled water or some superfood or fruits and vegetables, okay, that I can cook Ayurvedically. So I'm walking the path, guys. Okay, so those very important, those leaders, right, for the new golden age, for the galactic council, okay, very important to cultivate that inner core, that inner strength, right? Beautiful aura energy field with God's sovereign free boundaries, because satellites, right, all these AI, and then black magicians, right, in those high positions there, the military, the cabal, right, the Pentagon, you have the White House, right, the senators, the congressmen, the politicians. Oh my goodness, when you study the aura, the energy field, right, I mean, it's the same, it can be the same body, it can be the same name, but energetically, right, the energies are different, whether it's a clone or drone, the possession is there. I showed you a picture, right, how the elite, the politicians, right, how they're being actually possessed, and they're just almost like a walking AI in Congress, in Senate, right, and saying things that actually has nothing to do with their true organic soul signature. There's a little maybe small tiny speck of their soul remained, right, in that physical plane, in their physical body, because there's cloning industry going on. There's skeletonics, robotics, cybernetics, guys. We have robots, they can diagnose a human person with some, diagnosed medically. Okay, and so yes, we are here right now in this present moment, whether it's the 21st century, and we're exiting now 2023, which was number 7. Very spiritual to me. Number 7 used to be my favorite number. Now it's actually fun. It's number 8, 7 and 8. So again, this is me. I don't know, for you maybe it's 2. Maybe it's 3. Trinity, very important from the duality, right? The binary codes. We had to override the frequency of the reptilians, of the AI, of that inorganic 11D kind of gold mine algorithm, right? Of those black magicians running the black magic grid. And we have to now implementing the Trinity structure, right? There's the Holy Father. This is your right side. Holy Mother, right? Divine energy. This is your left side, so that the inner child can be reborn. And so important to be in your heart 24/7, protecting your heart, healing your heart. You can put your hands on the heart, right? And there is divine spark within that sacred chamber of your heart, where you can go each and every day and meditate and speak your truth and just express your opinion, and God is not going to judge you. That's people, or we who are judging ourselves, right? And Even there's so much darkness that we allowed because we were either weakened, right? We were polluted, we were poisoned, we were mind controlled, we were we were ostracized, we were persecuted, we were tortured, those who were tortured, right? Those who were violated, even raped, right? To me, this is not the way to go, to be like a strong military marine, and you're being desecrated. This is not the way to go. You gotta be ninja, you gotta be samurai, you gotta be shogun, right? You gotta be the true spiritual warrior, right? The defender of truth, of divine justice, the Christos Templar. So it's time for the true spiritual warriors coming back online with their true power that is within each of us. Okay. So guys, let me see. Let's do a little bit of centering, meditation, bija, get our chakras going. Okay. Just very important, having your spine straight, just kind of reminding you, focusing on breath, very important to remind you as well. Also, I close my eyes and I go into my third eye. That's also your pineal gland, that's in the middle of the brain. It's a very powerful crystalline technology that connects you to cosmic frequency, guys. And I can see 2 columns of light right now. I can see the plasma frequency vibration. So that was the 1111 correction. Anyway, this beautiful diamond plasma frequency, I can see that. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Also, I put that's the tongue on the palate, the upper palate, so circuitry gets activated. So don't forget to you can just kind of touch the area and between your eyebrows and your belly button, right? Start kind of, you just touch the energy and pull it up. Start feeling energy circulation, right? The right hemisphere merging with the left hemisphere of the brain. Get your neurons going, neurotransmitters going, okay? Prefrontal cortex going on, guys. Very important to protect your brain, protect your mind. Very important, okay? Start taking care of yourself, right? And of course, very important, right? There's also a spot where the neck ends and the skull begins. So where the skull meets the neck, right? Very important, right? You can start activating, because you are the energy, you are the meditation, you are the power, right? You are all that is. Everything is within you, the kingdom, right? The consciousness, including the AI, comes from within. Connection to the divine, to that divine spark, to your heart, to your higher heart, to your sacred heart, right? With that sacred geometry, based world mathematics, the original divine blueprint, right, of the angelic luminous beings, guys, right? With the already, you're the 5-star human, right? Some of them already 7D, and with potential of 12 dimension, 12 strands of DNA, 12 chromosomes in each strand of DNA, 144 harmonics, right? So very important to understand the sacred math and the sound, the secret sound. This is who we are. And right, just this is the Namaste. So this is, you bring the masculine with the divine feminine here together. Again, you activate your circuitry, your circulatory system. Usually we place it over the heart center, right? So the divine spark is being activated, your chakras actually being activated. It's very important, just guys. So that's why the yoga, the science, there's the art and science of yoga and Ayurveda. It's ancient. It's from the Blue Star Born, and there is so much proof. The energy work, right? The chakras, the meridians, the nadis, 72,000 nadis, guys. Just being in a yoga position, Namaste position, be aware of your third eye, or pineal gland, the tongue touching the upper palate, being aware of your breath, your spine is straight, just sitting in this kind of yoga position, lotus position, right? You're healing yourself. You're activating your DNA. You're feeling your true self. Your energy starts circulating. You start rejuvenating, reviving, recalibrating. So the in-breath and the out-breath. So usually we recommend breathing through the nose. And cleansing breath can be when you exhale through the mouth. So lots of release, lots of detox can even happen through the breath. And I was even showing the breath of fire, right? Inhale. So you can do that a couple of times, Kapalabhati. You can do Ujjayi breath, breath of peace, all kinds of things. I usually have my, hands like this, mudra position. So this is all very ancient, guys, very ancient. This comes from the yogis, rishis of the Himalayan mountains, the goddess energies. I work with the energies of goddess Kali, but we have also goddess Lakshmi, Saraswati, Durga, very important. Also very important to withdraw from the external and go deep within our hearts. That's why the inner work. There's a temple within your heart, guys. With the crystalline technology, with your crystalline heart. And just feel the flow, feel the energy, feel the meridians rejuvenating, regenerating, reverberating. Through the connection to the divine, to your heart. Just feeling your energies, feeling your intuition, and trusting that. So we start with, that's the Vam, then it's Lam, Ram, Yam, Ham, okay? Lam, dam, ram, yam, ham, Lam, dam, ram, yam, ham, Lam, dam, ram, yam, ham, So lots of powerful energies. Coming online, transformed. All these negative energies. I mean, that's the work that we do, that I do. And I'm constantly mixing the lam and vam, so I have to again remind myself. I apologize. The first and second chakra got interchanged. But this is the work that I do. Invocation of the violet flame, right? Beloved and presence, bright around me, Celio, tube of light. I'm the violet flame in action in me now. I'm the violet flame, to light alone I bow. I'm a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires, right? I do the 12D shielding, the unity vow, the unity meditation. Everything is on my website. And we're going to have the meditation with Sandra Walter in a little bit, so I have to just kind of go, but I promise I'll just leadership versus tyranny. So for the new cosmic leaders, or the galactic warriors, right, coming online, we are the participating in co-creating the new earth. Okay, so very important to have a clear vision and for the future, right? Very bright future, focusing, maintaining broad perspective, and be the visionary. Being the prophet is actually part of our DNA consciousness. That's who we are. And being very determined, very important, right? Influential, right? Passionate. You have to passionately engage with people and know your passion, what makes you free, what makes you happy, right? The trust has to be very important. So first you have to trust yourself, trust the divine, right? And then energy flows through you, around you. And so those who tune to these energies, right, can pick up on that, and being enthusiastic, being connected with others, right, being also humble, modest, healthy self-esteem, right, the self-esteem, self-confidence, very important, being accurate and realistic self-appraisal. Okay, you don't mind being criticized, you don't mind accepting somebody's advice, but at the same time you know who you truly are, right? And you're fair and you're generous. Okay, you're very good at organization, right? Because you're leading the people. You're responsible. There's internal it means you're inner sustained, inner directed. She talks about internal locus of control. So the healthy self-control, very important, right? Know how you control yourself, so then you can kind of control the situation on the outside. Being consistent, reliable, logical, authentic, well-adjusted, and emotionally stable, very important. Realistic, you listen, right? When it's time to listen, very important. When it's time to engage in dialogue, you know when it's the right time. You just kind of feel it through your intuition. You're being divinely guided, okay? And so there is respect, reciprocity, and symmetry. You're open, you're communicative. You are concerned with substance, evidence-based, you're considerate. And there is also high, relevant, consistent, and attainable performance standards. You provide helpful and balanced feedback, and you understand boundaries, and you respect sexual energy. So let me end on this note. I'll be again working on the cosmic leadership. I also have here the let me see how to connect to the Emerald Order. That's going to be also on Ko-Fi. And oh yeah, we didn't do the Emerald Order meditation. We'll do it next time. So. And let me see what else. The light shall set you free, guys. So there'll be also some notes from this book as well. Very important. Only the light will set us free, and the truth. Because only the truth will set us free, and the light divine, of course, very important. I am still reading this book. I'm so very thankful and happy to read her experiences. Just a very beautiful soul, to me, starseed. She's angelic. She also she's got also energy of this kind of Hungarian aristocracy. She's always protected. She's very protected, and I learned so much from that book, even though I'm not into, you know, that kind of politics. And so much work has been done. It's just now to really work on our energies, so you know we can manifest quantum manifestation, right? These are the harmonic reactors, and all these predictions from the channels. Marina Jacobi channels that from the hybrids and from the Council of Nine. Okay, so very important how to create your reality, because we are the authors of our reality, and those who are ascending on that ascension timeline, right? Co-creating the new earth individually, collectively, right? Galactically, and quantum, that's the key. And you know, I'll be also writing also on Ko-Fi the pitfalls of artificial and clone identities, how very important to purify your mind, purify your heart, right? And being a cosmic leader or galactic leader of the Galactic Cosmic Council, to be a galactic cosmic citizen, right? Be part of the you know, the galactic community and so on, the society, right? We have to know and differentiate the energies, right? The AI, what is artificial, what is organic, what is proper, what is improper, all this morality, ethics, virtues, right, of your heart, of your soul, that needs to be activated and realized. And then it's all about practice, 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 and apply, right? Having all this knowledge, that's great, but if we don't apply it, right, and that's the knowledge kind of doesn't matter. But of course we have to learn how to apply it properly and appropriately, and that's the also Buddha's teaching, the middle path, the rightful thinking, rightful action, and all these kind of things. But yeah, this is all. I think this is all I wanted to say for today. This is actually the last day, guys. Is it? Or I don't even know. I'm sorry. It's the 21st. If it's today's 21st of December, I'm wishing you a happy new year. I hope you had a great holidays. If not, please love yourself, and know we all are going through some challenges and difficulties. It's very important actually be honest with yourself truthfully on a deep level, because there's nothing wrong like with the shadow, and you know, if we're not feeling good, but you know, you can change it, right? You can transform it. You can again activate your DNA. You can start saying positive affirmations. You can start singing and chanting and dancing, and you know, it's just kind of walking, you know, just going to nature, walking on the beach, going to the mountains, hugging a tree, right, looking at the green, lighting a candle, guys. So this is all part of my kind of structure, my lifestyle, yoga Ayurveda lifestyle, with the Guardian Ascension protocol, right? The project for the DARPA, for the Marines, for my soul group, for my soul tribe, right? So this is what I am coming with. This is my platform. This is my law of structure. And we'll see how everything goes and unfolds next year. So many blessings. Namaste. I'll talk to you next time.